If your team uses Prompty files for LLM prompts, Microsoft UFO automation servers, MCP Atlassian connectors, Prowler cloud security, or Microsoft container migration tooling, check versions today. The practical risk is serious. Untrusted prompt templates, mobile MCP servers, uploaded attachment paths, kubeconfig content, and AI-driven migration services can cross from convenience features into code execution, file exposure, or credential exposure. Patch first, then isolate every AI agent or security tool that can touch files, cloud credentials, repositories, or internal services. Lead item, CVE 2026-73299 in Prompty before 0.1.5 and 2.0.0 beta 5. Prompty is a markdown file format for LLM prompts. NVD rates this critical, CVSS 10.0, and describes the TypeScript Nunjux renderer evaluating untrusted Prompty template bodies with unrestricted JavaScript member access. For defenders, treat shared prompt files like executable content. Update Prompty, do not render untrusted templates in privileged developer environments, review CI or notebook workflows that load external prompts, and keep secrets out of prompt rendering processes. Second, CVE 2026-73299 in Microsoft UFO, an open-source framework for intelligent automation across devices and platforms. NVD rates it critical, CVSS 9.4. The record says mobile MCP HTTP server functions before version 3.0.8 bind without adequate local restrictions, exposing sensitive operations. If you evaluate device automation or MCP servers, upgrade to 3.0.8 or later, bind services only to trusted interfaces, require authentication where supported, and firewall local agent ports from untrusted networks. Third, CVE 2026-73498 in MCP Atlassian before 0.22.0. Rated high with CVSS 7.7. NVD says the Confluence upload attachment function passes a client-supplied file path directly into file opening. That can expose local files from the host running the MCP server when an agent workflow can choose the path. Update to 0.22.0 or later, run MCP servers as low-privilege users, allow list upload directories, and log attachment operations. Fourth, CVE 2026-73263 in Prowler before 5.36.0. Prowler is a cloud security platform, and NVD rates this critical with CVSS 9.9. The Kubernetes provider connection test accepted kubeconfig content using legacy GCP auth-provider command paths and arguments because validation did not reject that pattern. In plain English, a security tool processing kubeconfig input may end up executing attacker-controlled helper commands. Update Prowler, restrict who can submit cloud and Kubernetes connection data, and run connection testing in isolated workers with minimal tokens. Finally, CVE 2026-73298 affects Microsoft Container Migration Solution Accelerator version 2.0.0, a multi-agent AI-driven migration solution for moving container service configurations to Azure Kubernetes Service. NVD rates it high, CVSS 8.7. If you have this accelerator in a lab or migration environment, review Microsoft guidance, restrict access to migration projects, and avoid placing production credentials in test automation until patched or mitigated. Today's checklist: update Prompty, Microsoft UFO, MCP Atlassian, Prowler, and Microsoft migration tooling where applicable, inventory AI and MCP services listening on localhost or internal networks, treat prompt templates, kubeconfigs, file paths, and attachment paths as untrusted input, remove broad cloud tokens from agent hosts, sandbox connection tests and prompt rendering, block private network egress except where required, and rotate secrets if any vulnerable workflow processed untrusted. Input.